Hi guys again. Let's start with tubular even count peyote stitch. I'm going to do this with two colors just to show you the step up moment, what is in tubular peyote stitch, very important. So let's go and pick up color A, 14 beads. This is 4, 5, 6, 14 beads. Slide them down the thread and leave about, as always, 6 inch, 15 centimeters of tail. Now, in this lesson, I'm going to show you how to make a circle without making a knot. But in the next lesson, when we are going to talk about odd count peyote, tubular peyote, I will show you how to make a knot or where, or, whatever. Now, pass back through all these beads. So you can pass it once, like me, or you can pass first few and then continue, but pass back through all the beads, through all 14 beads. And now this is the way how you make a circle. Okay, this is our tail. Pass, for example, through the next 5 beads. Take care about the tail. This is before we start. If we pull too much, this tail will become shorter and shorter. So, okay. Now, let's do the first row with B beads. It's just peyote stitch. Pick up one bead, skip the next bead, and pass through the next bead. So, 1. Again, so just ordinary peyote stitch. Skip the first bead, pass through the next bead. Some beaders are using all kind of helpers, let's call them helpers, like sticks, pencils. Well, I even don't know if I have a pen. No, I don't have a pencil. So they just put something that is diameter the same as the circle. They pass through that circle and then they are beading around. I don't know. For me, this is the most easiest way. I don't want to have this first row is anyway uncomfortable enough, so I really don't need some third or fourth things to think about. Okay, now we are going close to the end. Well, I obviously made a mistake. Did I? No, I did. No, because I didn't keep the tension right, so those beads are not laying. You see, this one is not laying so nicely above this bead, so I see it like a new bead somewhere there, and then I was thinking, how is this possible? So pull the thread tighter. You can also, those blue beads, my blue beads, my second row has to get more and more. They have to go more and more toward the center of the ring. And now we have a step up. Very important, really, in tubular peyote stitch. If you don't do a step up, you're never going to get a good structure. Or yes, you are going to get the structure, what I'm going to show you in the next lesson with the odd count peyote stitch. So pick up the last bead and step up. So skip the first one, pass through the last A bead, the first color, and exit through the first added B bead in this row. That is step up. Okay. Now let's be busy with those beads and try to shape it, the whole structure, to shape it like a tube. Okay, let's do the second row with A beads. Pick up one bead, and now we are going to use, like I explained you with the normal flat peyote stitch, we are going to use only those up beads. So pick up one bead and pass through the first B bead from the previous step. Now start already to pull the thread tight. Pick up one bead and pass through the next one. You see, now it's already building up as a tube. One bead, pass through the next B bead or next up bead. Pull the thread. Let's do another one. Pick up one bead and pass through the next. Then pull and push a little bit those beads also towards center to make a tube. One bead, pass through the next up bead. Small piece for pick up one bead and pass through the next bead, next up bead, and now we are coming to the step up. Pick up one bead, pass through B bead, last up bead from the previous row, or last up bead here, and pass up and exit through the first added A bead. Okay, this is what we have. Now let's do another row, new row with B beads. This is now all the same. You're going over and over and make as much rows as you want, as you are in the mood in this moment. You see now how it's going. Then next one. That is how we said. We started with 14 beads. So how many beads we are going to, how many up beads we are going to have? We're going to have 7 up beads, because the number of beads from the first row divided by 2, and you are getting the number of up beads. Okay, now coming again to step up. Very important. And the last bead, you're passing through the last A bead from the previous step and exit through, so pass through the last from the previous step and exit through the first added B in this row. And that is tubular count peyote stitch. With delicate beads, this looks much nicer, but especially for basil and Rivoli, you can continue and practice and make this tube bigger, just to see how you feel about the structure, how you feel about how you like it. Yeah, so anyway, you always can make a bracelet or a necklace in a tubular peyote and then embellished the tube. I will show you. We will have a lesson about embellishing peyote stitch, so then you will see what I'm talking about. And you always can use, because you use the beads in the same row, and you can put between those 2 beads, for example, this one and this one, you can put another bead, and then you can also go from this one to that one. I mean, there is a lot of possibilities. You just find your own way, how you feel about it, how you like the structure, and that's it. In the next lesson, I will show you how to do odd count peyote stitch with tubular peyote where you will not have step up. So see you in the next lesson.